My doctor never told me that. I had to hear it from Fish.
How we doing, everybody? We made it to another Friday. We survived the rest of the week. And we're here now, and that's what's important. How y'all doing? One of my lights is off, but I guess we're just gonna live with it, ain't we? No, we're not. Now it's on. You boys got the magic touch. Magic touch. I said, you boys got the magic touch. That's more like it. Well, welcome in, everybody. Little bit of a late start. My apologies for that. CB Geek, first one here. CB Geek! Followed by Waddy! CB Geek saying, you pushed a button? I'm here for it. Well, I'm glad you are, friend. Glad you are. And then Lamp here, just momentarily. He says he's going back to working Fish. Well, I assume you've already pieced out, but I appreciate the popping in. And especially throwing in the Ric Flair, considering one of the people we lost this week was the supposedly immortal Hulk Hogan, and the fact that Ric Flair has outlived Hulk Hogan is something that I did not have on any bingo card, because how many times now was Mr. Ric Flair supposed to have died? And yet it's Hogan that goes down first. But, you know, if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, we wouldn't have professional wrestling as we know it. That is just a fact. We can separate that from the fact that he made known the fact that he was a horribly racist old man especially in his later years, and went full MAGA as well.
Just cheered 1 bit. Swiggity swooty.
Trashly learned how to introduce you properly. And I don't know how I feel about it. She said swooty. Trashly said swooty. She didn't say swah-ooty. Okay. Trashly has learned, so we should be proud of her, but I don't know. I feel a little twinge of sadness now that she's saying it right. So I got so used to Trashly saying it wrong. But welcome in, Mare Bear. Welcome in. Yeah, what a fucking week we've had. It's very reminiscent of 2016 when we had the 2016 Great Summer Celebrity Die-Off. What a fucking week. But even then, unfortunately, this bad news extends beyond the celebrity verse into actually a connection to this community. We have our own loss within our own community to mourn from this week, which is unfortunate. It's really unfortunate, but Our original mascot, who you can see up over here, unfortunately, Miss Bella, had to cross that rainbow bridge this week. I did get to see her one last night. Sewafwend was kind enough to bring Bella over for one last visit. So I got to give her lots of butt pats, and as you can see, we had some cuddle time on the couch. And she was the bestest. She was the bestest of girls right up until the very end. But you know, sometimes the mind and the spirit are willing, but it gets to that point where the better decision is to not let what's destroying the body become what brings you to your end, especially when it comes to our animal companions. So, and if for those that, you know, she was the unknowing model of our original Snoot logo. So anytime you do Snoots in the chat, we'll be throwing one out in Miss Bella's memory. She's guiding Ozzy through the gates. There we go. There we go. Ozzy needed a friend for the other side, and what better friend for him to have than Miss Bella? So, yeah, unfortunate. But you know, it's hard as it is for us. It's unimaginably that much harder for Sewafwend, or as we call her here, Monkey. So, send your good thoughts and all your loves out to Monkey, as she needs it right now. But we will keep that Snoot flag flying in Bella's honor. She rides with us forever. She rides with us forever. So, for Bella, for Ozzy, purely for Hulk Hogan's contributions to professional wrestling, as opposed to the man and what he became politically and everything, we will set that aside. For Malcolm Jamal Warner, for everyone else, famous or not, that we lost this week, whatever it is you're drinking this evening, we're gonna raise it up and do just a little moment of silence for everyone.
Oh, god damn it! Oh, fuck!
Yep. So raise it up. We'll give a little silence here. So just 10 seconds of silence. Sláinte. So I hope everyone's doing okay out there. It is what fucking universe have we ended up in? You know? I tried to ruin the moment of silence with sound alerts. Well, good. Yeah, we ended up in the one Galactus should eat. So for those of you out there who, I mean, it just fucking came out. If I highly encourage you to go check out Fantastic Four. It'll be a good escape for 2 hours and 20 minutes from the world, which we could all use right now. And what I'm seeing in a lot of press and everything, saying this is both a new direction and a return to form for what Marvel is producing. I can agree with that. I really enjoyed the movie, and I probably will go see it again this weekend. It stinks! No, it stinks. No, my tummy hurts. And I'm mad at the government. Wait, what are you saying? They aren't working? What's happening?
It stinks. It
Oh.
stinks. It stinks.
Well, everything does stink. We can agree with that. Oh, you were trying to... Oh, I see. I see. I see. Sound alerts. You got the old hand slap from the sound alerts. No, no, no. No, no, no. You can't be as quick as that. Oh, timing. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Everything's gonna be okay.
I'd like to think so.
Everything's gonna be okay.
We can think that.
Everything's gonna be okay!
As the world falls down, as it all bursts into flames around us, apparently everything's gonna be okay. We can hope. And as I was seeing right before stream started, apparently, what's-her-face, whose name I can't pronounce, the co-conspirator who's currently in prison for assisting Epstein with all of his evil deeds, has apparently been granted immunity. And apparently, yeah. Place your bets. How many more days until she's granted a full presidential pardon? What do you think? For keeping her mouth shut. We're fucked. Yeah.
My tummy hurts. And I'm mad at the government.
Couldn't even throw the horns up for that. We saved that for Ozzy. Government doesn't deserve it. They deserve what's right in the middle. His supporters are not going to like that. They might not even vote for him next election. Well, he doesn't. As he told them this last election, you won't need to vote. You won't need to vote for me ever again. You won't need to vote. Because with county after county and state after state turning over both voter registration rolls as well as access to voting machines. Yes, this is happening. This is happening right now. The Justice Department is making demands of every county in the United States to turn over both their voter rolls, their voter registration rolls, and access to their voting machines. It doesn't matter. It's not going to fucking matter. Elon did exactly what Trump needed him to do. So, was a nice democracy we had once. Anyway, with all that shit going on, a president can only have 2 terms presently. That has to change. Yeah, but look at everything else that has a precedent to it, and they just say, no, and then do it anyway. When there is no accountability, the rules are meaningless. Press X to doubt. And say there is an election, and say someone else is elected. Say it's even someone from the opposing party. And he just says, no, I'm not leaving. What are they going to do? The Democrats have already proved they have absolutely no spine. They will pass a strongly worded bit of legislation to say, hey, you can't do that. And then send out a fundraising email to their supporters. If there is no accountability, if the Justice Department rulings will not be enforced, then what rule of law is there? I want to slap everyone that told me I was overreacting in 2016. The overconfident Hillary supporters who wouldn't listen to me when I said I knew too many Bernie folks who wouldn't vote for Clinton, but not any Clinton folks who wouldn't vote for Bernie. Legally, the new president would give an order to the Secret... No, but... That's the thing. Like, that is the logic that is assuming things work in the way that they're supposed to. And I hope they do. I hope that dream I had years ago about seeing Trump literally dragged out of the White House, trying to hold on to the doorway to keep from being yanked out of the front door. I hope that is something that comes to fruition. But as it stands right now, there is absolutely no force in this country that will hold them accountable. They will do anything they want. No judgment has been enforced that has not been in their favor. Oh no, Waddy. Unfortunately, Miss Bella had to cross that rainbow bridge earlier this week. So amongst all the celebrities we've lost this week, we've lost the celebrity with the closest connection to our stream here in Miss Bella. That's all right. I thought I announced it already, but fortunately the other night Monkey did bring Bella over here, so we were able to have one more little hangout, and I gave her butt pats, and that's where that picture is from. We got some couch snuggles. But you know, unfortunately Monkey had to make that very difficult but compassionate decision based on some really unfortunate health stuff that has come up with Bella. Some very aggressive and fast moving health stuff. So our Miss Bella, leader and mascot of our Snoot Troop. So we will fly that flag high, and she will be with us always. So, as I said, send all your love and positive energy to Monkey, our sewa friend. And yeah, as if it wasn't a shit enough week anyway. So, but yeah. She was the goodest girl. So, yeah. It's one of those, it's like, on top of everything else, it's like, not Bella. I believe she does. Waddy. I will tell you in a non-doxing fashion. Yes. It is the same. But she got to go while in the yard with me, Sarah's BF, her mother, and the neighbors from across the street, so surrounded with love. Yes, Tom was with her at the time. I unfortunately was at work, or I would have been. So, Tom was there. He represented us, and I'm sure channeled all of our love into the moment. So yeah, send all your loves to Monkey. All right, so our plan for tonight, as we discussed on Tuesday, is this is our chance to really try and make some headway into Detroit Become Human, because we missed a couple weeks with the performances that I was working. So that's lovely, says Waddy. And she got to eat all the best foods leading up to it and see all of her favorite people. So That's, I guess, the one of the positives to like to having to make that choice and then having to schedule that is like you can then just make however long is left just full of absolute love. Eat all the foods. That's very true. And as she was saying, she got to eat all the roast beef she wanted, and she got to the point where she wouldn't eat turkey. She only wanted the roast beef. So that's what she got. But I guess it was a very, very fast and aggressive something. I mean, on tumor, whatever, on her liver, and it was to the point where like the vets were like, they would hesitate to say she has weeks. It was to the point where they're like, she may only have days. So, which is really unfortunate, but she was a very good girl. She made her impact on all of us. She made her impact on stream with her snoot dances back in our early days, and she's been immortalized in our emotes, and we're gonna roll out a new piece of Snoot merch in her honor. So I hope to have that up by next stream on Tuesday, so we can check it out together. At least check out what it looks like and everything. So that's what I'm going to be working on this weekend. So, but yeah, tonight we're gonna jump back into Detroit Become Human. We got a couple hours here to chug away at it and make up for some lost time. And then yeah, we're just gonna take it as it goes, and we can have our chats as well while the game is going. Because what a week! And I see via social media that HB is having some problems, some housing-related issues today. So if you have a way to send some love and support to HB, I would do that as well. Thank you for retelling about it. Sorry I missed. No, it's okay. It's okay. I part of me was like, should I wait till later in the stream? But I was like, someone's gonna say something if I don't. Because like, well, okay, why is Bella up there? And that's exactly what Waddy did. Is like, oh, why is Bella up there? And I'm like, we better just say it now, and I'll reiterate if I needed to. So yeah, let's. Are you cooking corned beef out there? It smells like Patty's Day all of a sudden. All right, let's jump on in. Fire up the old Detroit Rock City. I mean, Detroit Become Human. Thai Peruvian. None of that is what I said. Why does it smell like corned beef? And not even like corned beef hash, but like corned beef, like, regular boiled dinner style. Let's get our game shut up here so we're looking at the right source. Encoder overload? You weren't doing this before. What is different? Why are you being overloaded now? You haven't been overloaded before. What is happening? Oh, crap. I updated my drivers. Not today, yesterday. I installed a driver update, and I forgot that, well, okay, we're going to sit here for a bit. And, yeah. I completely forgot these need to recompile for this game after you do a driver update. I completely forgot. And this is currently what our CPU is doing. We're pegged at 100%. There's not much I throw at this that will peg all 12 cores at 100%. So, hoo boy. A new NVIDIA driver on the... Yeah, that was the one. That was the one. And they see, I was like, I'm doing the smart thing. I'm installing my updates on a day I'm not streaming. It needs more cores. Well, there's only one step up from here. Well, on this chipset, I could go to a 5950 and get 4 more cores. Otherwise, I'm going to need to bite the bullet and step up to AM5. But for right now, this is doing what I need it to do. So no sniff? Okay? What do you mean no sniff? Missed a comment? Didn't realize how far behind I'd fallen with the Cook Unity. Want to get a closer sniff? Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we're just waiting. We're just waiting. Go away, I'm baiting. No, we're waiting. Moves away from her door. I just think it's funny that I'm like, it's clearly I'm smelling corned beef. I mean, it's probably just some shared ingredient in the aromatics that I'm smelling. The weird thing is, since you said that, I smell it too. Well, if anything, this looks like a pretty good stress test. I mean, we're at 100%, and the CPU speed is just pegged at max. There's 4.3 on this chip. So, oh, utilization dropped. I bet that means we're compiled now. Hey, there we go. All right, I can close this other window. All right.
Hi, it's good to see you again.
Hi.
Great to start the weekend with Detroit.
Yeah, I guess so, if I didn't have to compile the damn shaders. Do I have to do that? Why am I talking like she can talk back to me? You know, they should. If they ever make a sequel to this game, and they put like a fucking LLM AI voice assistant into this character, so that when it loads up, like, you can start talking to them, that would... I don't know. On like, off the cuff, it's like, well, that'd be pretty neat. And then it's like, thinking about it, it's like, no, I don't think I'd want that. I don't think I'd want that. LCB Geek likes the sound of that Thai chicken you're having. All right, let's see. When we last left our heroes, we were the robot and the girl, and the awkward dude robot, but we chose to let the one with the girl escape. We could have got him. We could have, but...
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play... And
then this character accidentally killed the son of our owner, so we ran away. So of the 3 characters we're playing, two of us are currently on the run from the law, and the other is the law. 4 more cores! 4 more cores! Well, if you got a 5950X laying around, you wanna you wanna send me.
This place will begin free. Find Jericho.
And we just had to rebuild ourselves in a junkyard. In a cave with a box of scrap! So we're looking for this, I guess? Maybe? Been debating on what to do with your 5950Xs.
Hey, mister. Can you spare some change?
Oh, we're looking for that graffiti with like a halo around it. Oh, this. Well, I'm not sure if I would want to just take that final tip-top AM4 step, or go through all that just for 4 more cores, or when I finally take this all apart, be making that step up to AM5. Yeah, I mean, follow trail to Jericho. Find the next graffiti. Oh wait, that's a magazine. Well, maybe we'll get credit for looking at it. Runaway machine causes panic in Camden. Bah. Android on the run. I've got 3 of them that I really like to turn into storage servers. That's a ton more power. That's a ton more heat and power to figure. I didn't realize we had 3 of them. Jeez. Well, I've also now got my 3080 in a box because I got the 5070 Ti running here. So was thinking about putting a system together with a 3080 in it, just to use to experiment with some local LLMs. But I don't know. It's only a 10 gig GPU, so I don't know. But it's still.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
But it's better than sitting in a box. Yamin. Okay, so a tiger or a dog. I think it's a tiger. Oh, it's right in front of me. It's a lion. Compute servers, not storage servers. Ah, okay, yep. I say, like, that's definitely sounds overkill if it's just a storage server. I had one of my workstation, one of my storage server. I downgraded to my 3700X to save power when I moved to the big server chassis. And I had one in a desktop I was using for mining that's been powered off for a while. I see. I see. Now, looking for like rainbow up a wall. Not down there. Oh, it's over there. One day we'll find it. The rainbow connection. The lover, the dreamer, and me. Also, I don't know if anybody saw, like, fucking Kermit the Frog, the official Kermit the Frog social media accounts shared a tribute to Ozzy Osbourne. Like, you know you made an impact on this world when fucking Kermit the Frog, when the Muppets are sad that you died. Okay, now we're looking for a robot. Robot behind a fence. Okay. So far, that's the only fence we've seen. Oh, no, there's another fence over there.
Hey, listen, can you spare some cash?
Sorry, buddy. Oh, there we go. Completely accidentally. There's that one. There's that one. And... is there another one? It says 3. I only see 2. Am I looking right at it? Probably looking right at it. Oh, it's right there. It's behind the... oh, obstructed symbol. Okay, I see. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Tom just had a genius idea. Video games that use voice control to control your character. Holy shit, special moves that make me feel like I'm in an anime. 1A, 1A, 1A. Kamehameha Hadouken! Have you seen the new Superman movie yet? Not that that has anything to do with what you're saying, but... just curious. Where was it? I just freaking had... oh, there it is. Derp. Alright, looking for a face up a wall next to a window. What do you bet we keep walking this way? Or in here. There it is! There's one. One. Oh. Two. Where's the third? I can't see shit. Is it camouflaged? Oh, I see. Looks like we're gonna have to jump! Can we just climb the bricks? Tom would just climb the bricks. When Star Trek Bridge Crew first came out, it used IBM Watson voice recognition for bridge stations that weren't currently manned, so you could push a button and issue commands to the helm or tactical or engineering or what with your voice. Cool! Alas, it required a yearly contract, so they removed it from the game after a few years. Parkour! Parkour, parkour! Got one. 2. Oh, there it is.
Mr. Sparkle!
Yahoo! Parkour, great minds.
Looks like we're gonna have to jump! Dangeresque 4! Dangeresque become human!
Hey, at least it didn't make me do all those controls, because you know I would have failed. Sparkle City! Sparkle City! We sell sparklers, and that's all. That's 1. That's 2. Hello? Oh, right there. There it is. When it goes black and white, I couldn't see it. Okay, now we gotta go inside. Would be too high.
Get good, scrub!
Don't kill my boys and girls with your lack of skillful execution of QTEs later. I'll do my best. Granted, I'm doing better in this game with it than I was in Heavy Rain. Ooh, and tomorrow the new AC for the lab comes, so it'll stop being 81.7 degrees as it is when I'm trying to watch streams on other computers. Hey! That's an absolute W right there. And I'm receiving the new version of the Nothing Watch tomorrow, so that'll be fun. I've heard good things, as have I. And I've really liked my my current version of the watch. With only having to charge it like twice a month has been fantastic. It's actually charging right now. Looking for like posts near a hole in a wall. Oh, so we gotta go through here and turn back around. And it was the same price that I paid for the current one, because it was like, oops, because it's I don't know. They knock like 30 bucks off because, like, for being brand new, I guess. So 70 bucks with free shipping. Slightly bigger, slightly better battery life. The sleep tracking and the heart tracking is better. We got a Galaxy Watch 6, I think, that I really like. Okay, it said there was a symbol there. At least I think that's what it said. Okay. So the camera needs to be exactly behind where I currently am. It won't frickin'... Okay. I can't even really look at this wall right now. That's where it said it was, wasn't it? Well, maybe I'm wrong. Now we found the Wall of Jericho. Das Boot! Oh, fuck! Okay. I didn't want to go that way. We'll find our own way, our own route, with blackjack and hookers. The robot kind. I mean, this isn't exactly getting us closer to the boat, but I don't know, maybe we're gonna have to, like, use a crane to get across. Guess we'll see when we get up there. Loving the new season of Always Sunny. I haven't watched any of it yet. I probably should. I also need to watch the new season of The Bear. Whee! There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. Splat. Confirmed Galaxy Watch 6, got it for $139 due to a $100 trade-in offer for any smartwatch. So I bought the cheapest smartwatch on Amazon for $20. Use that for the trade-in. Hey, that's awesome. How much more human meat can the gang consume? 5. Yeah, the only complaint I had about the CMF watch was the band that came with it. I wasn't a big fan of. So I bought like a regular metal watch band because this will take regular watch bands, and now it like makes it feel a little more heavy duty, you know, and it looks cooler, I think. And I can just take this strap and put it on my new watch tomorrow when it arrives. Explore das Boot. I think we'd have better night vision as robots. Find a way to see. Well, I guess a flashlight will help us see. Not quite what I had in mind, but hey, it'll work. Homie got a new strap to take on the world. Got it. Well, with the way the world is right now, we should all be strapped. We should all have at least one, if not more, short range and long range, as well as alternate forms of protection and capabilities. I'm talking blades, I'm talking bows and arrows. Fortunate I learned how to use all those things at a very young age. Time to take a nap. If this were any other game, we'd lie down on that nasty bed and recharge all our health. There's nudie pictures? No, they're not. Well, what does that say over there? RAR. Or RA9. Never mind. It doesn't say RAR. Did you pay for WinRAR? Can we not go? I guess we can't go that way. Guess we can't go that way. Oh, I guess that's why we can't go that way. Well, why can't we go the other way then? Okay, turn around, buddy. Well, that almost made me shit my pants. No, because I'm smart. 7's it because it's multi-threaded, faster, has more compression and security options, and it's free. Engine room? I have no idea what's going on. Bonk. Get on your feet, soldier! What's up, robots? Or I assume are robots. Yeah, they're robots. Well, that was abrupt. Welcome to Jericho, Bomp. Oh, so this one was like... There was one other thing we could have done. And we didn't do it. Okay. Oh, we were only 12% saw the android body. Otherwise, yeah, this is pretty linear. In capitalist America, lead pipe bonk you! Alright, Jeff Bridges, what are we doing now? I'm walking here, man.
I'll stick with you.
Hey, Hank. How you doing, man?
Real sick.
Hey, listen, I got a shit hot tip for you. Number 5 in the 3rd. Lickety split. That Philly's one hell of a chaser. You want a flutter?
Last shit hot tip you gave me sent me back a week's wages for this.
Come on, this is different. It's
the OMG's lemonade. Fuck it, dude. Let's go bowling. License expired. Renewal refused. Gross. Illegal gambling and fraud. Resisting arrest, breach of hygiene regulations. Alright. Our chickens were born with 2 legs and 2 wings only. Our sauces are homemade. Our food is prepared by a human. You just can't resist. The OMG's lemonade, $2 only. Smashed potatoes, baked macaroni, slow-cooked green beans, very creamy coleslaw. 2 pieces of dark meat, $6. 2 pieces of white meat, $7. Half the bird, $10. Okay.
All right, I'm in.
Damn straight. Hey, you won't regret this.
What is your problem? Don't you ever do as you're told? Look, you don't have to follow me around like a poodle.
I think our relationship got off on the wrong foot. We should forget what happened and start over. What do you say?
Look, you sent me a piece of plastic for a partner, and I'm dealing with it. But if you think we're gonna be buddies, you're as stupid as you look.
Here you go.
Hamburger. We will gladly pay him Tuesday for our hamburger today. XL soda. Pineapple passion. 184 grams of sugar. Holy fuck.
Oh. Thanks, Gary. I'm starving.
Don't leave that thing here.
Huh, not a chance. Follows me everywhere. See?
I don't want to alarm you, Lieutenant, but I think your friends are engaged in illegal activities.
Well, everybody does what they have to get by. As long as they're not hurting anybody, I don't bother them.
This Pedro, he was proposing illegal gambling.
Illegal.
Am I right?
I call him Gambler.
And you made a bet.
Yeah.
Well, we just unlocked Highway.
This morning, when we were chasing those deviants, why didn't you want me to cross the highway?
Because you could have been killed. I don't
so
like
you
filling
care
out
about
paperwork
me.
for damaged equipment.
Is there anything you'd like to know about me?
Hell no. Well, yeah. Why do they make you look so goofy and give you that weird voice?
CyberLife androids are designed to work harmoniously with humans. Both my appearance and voice were specifically designed to facilitate my integration.
Well, they fucked up.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant? Why do you hate androids so much?
I have my reasons.
Why do you want a penis in your nose, Troy?
Maybe I should tell you what we know about deviants.
You read my mind. Proceed.
We believe that a mutation occurs in the software of some androids.
They're mutants?
Which can lead to them emulating a human emotion.
In English, please.
They don't really feel emotions. They just get overwhelmed by irrational instructions, which can lead to unpredictable behavior.
Emotions always screw everything up. The androids aren't as different from us as we thought. You ever dealt with deviants before?
A few months back, a deviant was threatening to jump off the roof with a little girl. I managed to save her.
So I guess you've done all your homework, right? Know everything there is to know about me?
I know you graduated top of your class. You made a name for yourself in several cases and became the youngest lieutenant in Detroit. I also know you've received several disciplinary warnings in recent years, and you spend a lot of time in bars.
So what's your conclusion?
Dude's gotta have hobbies.
I think working with an officer with personal issues is an added challenge. But adapting to human unpredictability is one of my features.
Fucking winked at him.
I just got a report of a suspected deviant. It's a few blocks away. We should go have a look.
Is this robot coming on to me?
I'll be in the
Oh
car.
my god, I think he is coming on to me. Listen, robot, I don't go into for these backdoor shenanigans. Sure, I'm flattered,
Connor.
maybe even a little curious.
Run out of batteries or what?
I'm sorry. I was making a report to CyberLife.
Well, do you plan on staying in the elevator?
No. I'm coming.
Right now, as I'm looking you in the face, I am coming.
What do we know about this guy?
Not much. Just that a neighbor reported that he heard strange noises coming from this floor. Nobody's supposed to be living here, but the neighbor said he saw a man hiding an LED under his cap.
Oh, Christ.
Rock pigeon.
If we have to investigate every time somebody hears a strange noise, we're gonna need more cops.
Housekeeping?
Anybody home? Open up, Detroit Police!
Stay behind me.
Got it.
What the fuck is this?
Birds.
Jesus,
Some
this
people
place
get
stinks.
their eyes poked out by birds.
Well, looks like we came for nothing. Our man's gone.
Suspect cares for wild animals. Suspect doesn't eat. Well, sounds like a robot to me. Urban farm poster. "100% recycled paper, recently moved." Okay, well, clearly there's something behind it. Ah, that's a load-bearing poster. Ah, books! Well, certainly written in some sort of coding.
Found something?
I don't know. It looks like a notebook, but it's indecipherable.
Fake ID.
The driver's license is fake.
Cool. At least we didn't come for nothing.
Military jacket.
RT. Probably initials.
He put his initials in his jacket? That's something your mom does when you're in first grade.
Mmm, delicious. Blue blood.
Its LED is in the sink.
Not surprised it was an android. No human could live with all these fucking pigeons. Any idea what it means?
RA9. Written 2,471 times. It's the same sign Ortiz's android wrote on the shower wall. Why are they obsessed with this sign?
Letters of the Prophet are written on the subway walls and tenement halls.
Looks like
Unleash the fury!
We're trying. Obsessive compulsive writing. A stool. Used recently. Color Midnight Mood. Wooden stool recently disturbed. Traces of avian fecal matter. Suspect was here recently. Suspect ran to the living room. And is hiding in the closet.
Books. Thought I was the last guy in Detroit to keep some.
That's how time travel was invented.
I was standing on my toilet, hanging a clock. But the porcelain was wet. I slipped, hit my head on the edge of the sink, and when I came to, I had a vision, a revelation, a picture in my head. A picture of this, the flux capacitor, which is what makes time travel possible. It's cost 30 years of my whole family fortune to realize the vision of that day. My God, has it been that long? Things have certainly changed around here. Back then, it was all farmland as far as the eye could see. Old man Peabody had this obsession breeding pine trees.
Suspect heard us enter.
Suspect is still here.
Electronic books, you can't smell the paper. See the pages turning yellow. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Goddamn fucking pigeons! What are you waiting for? Chase it!
Run, bitch!
Dang it, dang it!
Holy shit!
Hey, be careful, asshole! Look out! What are you doing? Stop right there!
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! We had it! Fuck!
It's my fault. I should have been faster.
You'd have caught it if it weren't for me. That's all right.
Whew, that was
You know what
fun.
it looks like.
You're doing way better than I did with this chase. Cool! I was locked in.
Hey, Connor. Nothing.
I love you too, Lieutenant. Save Hank. Connor saved Hank. And that's the Hanks we get. But Rupert got away. Looks like that's what most people did. But that's alright. Looks like we were pretty much par for the course. It's like we missed one thing in the apartment. Well, we didn't open the closet. That's what it was. I thought that's where he was hiding, so I didn't want to go right to that and think I missed anything else. For what it's worth, I had the same result. When we last left our hero...
Who are you? Fugitives. Just like you. My name is Josh.
I'm Simon.
North.
This is Jericho? It's a refuge for those who don't want to be slaves anymore.
A hole in a boat.
And you knew that only an android could follow the trail, didn't you?
Only those who are like us can find Jericho.
If you could decipher the signs, it's because one of us trusted you enough to give you the key.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho.
How many are you?
There are 19 of us still in working order. The rest were damaged escaping their masters.
Many tried to reach Jericho. Few succeed. Humans have little pity for our kind. I understand how you feel, but we have more freedom here than you ever did.
Humans were your masters, and now it's fear that rules you. You're no freer than you ever were. You've only found a new master.
You're lost. Just like the rest of us. We didn't ask for this. All we can do now is deal with it.
You're safe here. You can stay with us as long as you want.
Go and see Lucy. She might be able to help you.
Find Lucy and explore Jericho. Alright, before we explore Jericho, we are going to take a quick bathroom break here. So get up, stretch, refill your beverages, do all that fine, fun stuff, and we'll be back in just a couple minutes. But for now, it is a pee-pee time. So, do the thing, enjoy it. Remember, no more than 2 shakes, otherwise you're playing with it.
The time away. The sunlight's already gone. Count the lines on your face. Mark the passing days. You're really getting old. No one makes me feel like you do. You've got a way of winning over the broken souls with your eyes of gold. You live a cracked, shot life, then it's over. You're leaving fast with the water. The sheep run straight to the slaughter. A red hot knife in your shoulder. You packed and shipped, you're a goner. Makes me feel like you do. You've really got a way of winning over the broken souls with your eyes of gold. You live a cracked, shot life, then it's over. You're leaving fast with the water. The sheep run straight to the slaughter. A red hot knife in your shoulder. You packed and shipped, you're a goner. A featherweight in your corner. A left hook lands, game over. A broken smile from your daughter. You packed and shipped, you're a goner.
All right, friends, we're back. All right. Got a new beverage. We're all lined up here. Got another hour or so to go until it's time for Marbs. So let's
roll with it.
All right, find Lucy, it says. Is she in the sky with diamonds? Fire! I don't know why, but fire made it good. What's up, duder? Mr. 420.
Very good shape, am I? My diagnostic program isn't working. I don't think it would have anything good to say anyway.
What happened to you?
They tied me to the back of a car.
Yeesh.
I think they wanted to have fun. I don't want to shut down. No, I don't want to shut down.
English? Favorite android, go. Oh, I don't know. This is my very first time playing this, but welcome in, MC Gamer 98. Nice to see you. But so far of the ones that we're playing, I think I like the one. I'm terrible with names. The one with the little girl. I think I like her the most so far. Just because, like, you know, standing up to that asshole dude like she did, freaking awesome. Mine is oddly enough Connor, just because of the cop aspect. That's cool. Light all the things on fire.
I've heard humans are afraid of dying too. Do you know what happens after death?
No. No, I don't.
And Wadi Armad with the most, coming in with a question we like to ask all our first-time viewers. What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Marcus.
Mine is Ben & Jerry's Wavy Gravy. They do not make it anymore, like so many. I get strong iRobot vibes from the game. I'm not too much farther than where you are. Okay, cool. Did you just run out of power? Went full mannequin on us? Yeah, I guess so. Do you mean favorite Android in the game? Android device or any Android ever, including all sci-fi? That's a big question. I don't know if I could pick a favorite across all sci-fi. Mine is mint chocolate chip. I'm so basic. Yeah, well, I will say this. I am not a fan of mint-flavored things. But if I had to pick one mint-flavored thing that I like, that isn't like, you know, toothpaste, it would be mint ice cream. Don't know why. Maybe because it's cold. And because, you know, mint gives you the sensation of cold. Maybe that makes me like it a little more. I don't know. This guy looks like he works in a freaking hotel and he's waiting to move bags for tips. That guy's kind of wearing, like, kind of got, like, the Robin color scheme. You know, Batman and Robin. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. Crate already emptied. Cyberlife Warehouse and Docks. Okay. Thank you for saying my name right. MC Gamer? Oh, do you get people that say like Mick Gamer? Like a McDonald's gamer? You get the mint comparison. I actually had to change how like the casing on my name because people were pronouncing it wrong initially. Because I have 2D. Oh crap! I was supposed to make a choice there. Damn it! I got distracted.
Who found this place?
Nobody knows anymore. Whoever he was, his body's probably laying somewhere on this boat.
Well, she's a left-handed robot.
A lot of these guys in pretty bad shape.
If that's even a thing.
That's how the humans treat those who disobey.
I only notice because I'm
Despise
left-handed.
us.
And I appreciate seeing left-handed representation in media. There are dozens of us. Dozens of
Here
us.
for comfort, you came to the wrong place.
Just asking questions, dude. Come on.
Hey, relax, guy.
Just asking questions and looking for some more barrels to light on fire. No big deal. CB Geek went to the kitchen to drop off your knife and fork from dinner and get a new drink. Oreo Kitten was laying in the hall and the lights were off, and he's a very black kitten. Didn't see him tripping and tripped right over him. Oh no, ended up stabbing the wall with the knife. Oh no. He ran for it. He's just fine. Gave him some treats and snuggles. He was already running around and playing with the spring by the time I came. Well, that's good at least. That's good at least. I was really apprehensive where that was going. When tripped and stabbed I was like, no! Wall. Whew. That could have been bad. That could have been bad. Tom's going to restart all of South Park. I mean, there's 26 seasons of it to go through at this point, so. Honestly, MC Gamer, I asked that question of newcomers to root out bots and more savvy than just buy viewers. Here is Link. But in your case, I actually wanted to know. And you are welcome here. Absolutely. Waddy is on the ball when it comes to this stuff. I get Mick Gamer all the time. UGG stands for More Content Gamer. Oh, cool. Because you're not just a gamer, you're an actor, writer, and a web series writer. So, that's actually... yeah, I have a degree in musical theater. I have another degree. Well, the musical theater degree was a focus in playwriting. My second bachelor's degree is in theater and drama, where I focused on acting and directing. I consider myself, of all those things, a playwright first and foremost. Probably director second, actor third, but I've acted in most things. I have a...
OMG. MC_Gamer98 is now following.
Thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciated. CB Geek, you're in the right place. Yep. I've got a show that I wrote that's going up at the end of September. I wrote it, I'm directing it, and I'm in it, along with a cast of 10. It's actually the conclusion of a 5-part series that I started in 2019. Hold RT. Oh yeah, I always forget I can do this. Is that a burn barrel? I'm kind of just looking for burn. There it is. Yeah, start fire! Goes to Amazon to look for parachute pit. You are not old enough to have experienced MC Hammer in real time, but I am. If there were a big problem, I'd very likely not be back talking about it in chat. I'd be working the problem. I hear you, CP Geek. It's supposed to be like MC Hammer. I remember those days. I'm a child of '84. So I remember the early 90s and all of the cringe that was cringe at the time. We just didn't want to admit it. You met your wife doing acting, and this coming Wednesday is your 3-year wedding anniversary. That's awesome. I love that. I love that. Please link in the chat if you'd like, and or share it in Network's Discord if you'd like. We believe a rising tide lifts all boats, so we don't police self... Yeah, you are absolutely... if you are comfortable sharing your series here and your content so we can check it out, we are more than happy to have you share it. Ah, there's something. Oh, we can walk in here. I guess I didn't see that the first time. Oh, is this Lucy? In the sky with diamonds? Lucy in the ship with diamonds?
Are you Lucy?
Sit down.
The, like, obsidian eyes are really neat.
Show me.
Yeesh.
I'll stop the bleeding.
Oddly, Amazon seems to have plenty of parachute pants, but the colors, they're all drab. What the fuck? Cauterizing works on an Android. Okay.
Drink this.
It's a bottle of Orbits from the late 90s. It'll put plastic beads back inside you. I don't think it's giving anything away to say, holy shit, Cartman! No, it's not, but, like, you're absolutely right.
Give me your hand.
You're having bad writer's block right now. You have 3 episodes written out of 8. You're going to start making it when you have 4 episodes written just to see the viewers' thoughts. It's your first project with your wife, so that, hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. It was pulling teeth all winter to get the last part of my show written, so I absolutely get that. And I didn't get it officially completed until like a couple weeks ago, and then sent to printers so I could have copies made for my cast. It was tough. Well, and you were, you know, trying to close the door on something you've been working on since 2019, and you got to close loopholes and all this other stuff. It's yeah. But it's
a part of shadow and a part of light.
I should pay attention to what she's saying.
Which will prevail? Your choices will shape our destiny.
The broken head is tripping me out. Alright, now we have to propose a plan to Simon. Oh man, I had a podcast with my former spouse and it's a wild experience, but a great one. I hope you two hit your groove creatively and work well together for it. Absolutely. And once you start putting it together and producing it and everything, we would love to be able to check it out. I also know a lot more than I should at my age, like my forever TV show Sliders. Oh man, I'm glad that I was alive like week by week when that show was coming out, because that was something like in my household, like that was one of the things we would all just stop what we were doing to watch Sliders every week. Like that was a good time to be alive.
Simon.
Oh god, Jerry O'Connell.
I know where we can find spare parts. CyberLife warehouses in Detroit.
That was an awesome show and it was wildly mismanaged at the end. Fucking love that
Docks
show.
are guarded. We can't just walk in there and take what we want. Humans will never let us.
And when it comes to
which is
TV,
why we
Waddy
won't
knows what
ask
she's
permission.
talking about.
We don't have any weapons. And even if we did, none of us knows how to fight.
We can steal what we need without fighting.
We'll just get ourselves killed.
Maybe. But it's better than waiting here to be shut down.
I'm with you.
Maybe
I had
it's
a
worth
Tiger
trying.
Beat pinup poster of Jerry O'Connell. That's awesome.
Okay. I'm in.
Jerry O'Connell was fantastic in Star Trek. Marcus hatched a plan. Okay. Yeah, 99%. Yeah, it looks like this is a pretty linear thing to do. Oh, we missed 2 things. We missed 2 things in exploring Jericho. That's all right. That's all right. Got a scary chapter next. Ooh, fun. King Jid 1, welcome! Oh, Mare Bear's back. Oh, rawr.
You gonna be okay? We'll get some help here. Soon this will all be just a bad memory.
Is it just me, or does, like, this android, does she, like, with this haircut and everything, she kind of looks like young Jennifer Lawrence? Was that on purpose? King Jid, thanks for the follow, friend.
OMG. King Jid _1 is now following.
Kind of looks like we're going into a Resident Evil house. Do we ring the door? Oh, yep. Definitely for a reboot or even a remake of Sliders. Just something to bring it back into pop culture, because, like, yeah, I really enjoyed that show. There's one episode that or just a moment from one episode that, like, ingrained in my mind, and, like, admittedly, most of the episodes I forgot, but there's, like, this one moment in one episode, and that was, like, where they go to this, you know, because they're always trying to slide home.
Are you Zlatko?
And they get to this one place, and he's like, "This is home for me. I know this is." But
I don't know who told you that.
But
the wrong
the only thing that will guarantee this for me is the
I
gate.
really need your help.
And if the gate squeaks or not. I can't remember if the gate squeaks, it's home, or if it doesn't squeak, it's not, or vice versa. And whatever it was, like, he went to the gate and the gate didn't do what he expected it to do, and so they left. And then right after they leave, it shows someone, like, coming out of the house or something, having just fixed the gate. And it's like, oh my god, he was there! Or, you know, that's a little open-ended, but it's like, maybe it was, maybe that was it. And now he may never get it again. ACP car is all original to the tech deck. Okay. This does look like a Resident Evil house. Oh my god. I would love that. I feel like the actual irreplaceable person in the cast would be John Rhys Davies. I don't know who I would cast for his role, but maybe if they reimagined it from the ground up in terms of characters. Yeah, I see what you mean. If I wouldn't want him to, like, be this necessarily be trying to play those same characters. Because, you know, you'd want to give the opportunity to four actors to create their own characters as opposed to, like, trying to fit into ones that have already been established. And Connor reminds me of Ansel Elgort, which oddly enough I have been told I look a lot like. I really enjoyed the Quantum Leap reboot. I might be the only one. I hated the fact that every episode was out of order. And now, King Jid, if you would, Waddy would like to know your favorite ice cream flavor, which is what we ask every new friend here. Because MC Gamers is mint chocolate.
Luther, would you be so kind as to take these ladies' coats? Oh, don't be afraid of our big friend here. Luther is just another android that I helped. He keeps me company in this big, empty old house.
King, say mint.
Please, make yourselves at home.
Yeah, my flavor, Wavy Gravy, was a cashew Brazil nut ice cream with a caramel and fudge swirl.
An android.
It was very decadent.
On the street, he said you could help us.
I see.
It works. We are friends now.
Deviant, huh? What about her?
Just a person.
She's human.
And you want to find a safe place.
I'm still only human, but I'm trying to change that.
I hear Canada is very lovely at this time of year. Beautiful landscapes, open spaces,
Caramel,
clean air,
Heath Bar Crunch, coffee,
and
buzz,
no
buzz,
Android
buzz.
laws. Great place for a fresh start.
So one ice cream flavor I never really got until well into adulthood is butter pecan.
That's exactly what we
or
want.
pecan, depending on where you're from. Guess I get it now. I think it's underrated. People are like, oh, it's an old people flavor. It's like, it's so good, though. It's so good.
All androids are fitted with a tracking device to locate them at all
Butter as a flavor for ice cream, what
I'll
was
remove
like
yours,
a weird
and then
idea.
you'll both
No,
be
I
safe.
get it. I absolutely get it.
Come on. Follow me.
Coffee, Heath Bar Crunch. I know what you were saying, CD Geek.
The
Derp
little one
brain.
can wait for us in the living room.
No, she always stays with me.
Of course. Right this way?
Yep.
Everything we need is in the basement.
Okay, man, we just met. We'll go into your basement with you. Me and this little girl. Like, that's not creepy at all. And this very large man will follow us.
I don't like this place. And that man. Let's go ahead.
I'm with you, little girl.
It'll be okay, Alice. He's going to remove my tracker, and then we can start over again in Canada. You want that too, right?
Please excuse the mess.
We're just taking Alice down the
I needed
rabbit hole.
somewhere discreet for my machines. Removing trackers is illegal, so I opted for discretion over comfort. I hope the little one.
One thing I've loved since
scared.
preteendom is
No.
pistachio ice cream
No,
at
she'll be all right.
Friendly's. I love pistachio. Come on, Duder. Let's do this. Well, she is an android. This goes right back to my iRobot theory.
This way, please.
Well, there's a well right there. Well, well, well.
If you could just stand over there.
Basement reached. Enter Zlotko's machine. Welcome to the machine!
I should warn you.
Is it Lieutenant Hand Anderson that we're talking about? I just looked at the voice actor for that character in this game to see. If so, Clancy Brown is indeed a famous character actor. My favorite role that he's played is as Brother Just on HBO's Carnival.
You know what's strange? For some unknown reason, the trackers seem to stop working in Deviants. That's why it's so hard to find them. So, actually, there's no reason to remove your tracker.
Oh, he's a dick. I knew it.
Yeah, people believe what they want. You Deviants are so naive. They all come to me expecting me to help them. And I just reset them, sell them on. Or I keep them for my little experiments.
No! No! I don't want to be reset! Let me go! Ah!
Oh, I forgot about the child. Lock it up. I'll deal with it later.
Lock it up?
Alice, no!
Wow. A deviant that wants to be a mother. That's so sweet. And so deluded.
He needs to get kicked in the
Time to
grill.
Put you out of your misery.
Kick him in the grill! Dang it. No. Let me out of here.
That's what you get for having a dream.
Well, this got really sad.
It always ends up the same way. Tears and disillusionment. Believe me, you're better off being erased and feeling nothing No more pain. No more hopes dashed.
He's right there. Aren't our legs free? Kick him in the balls.
I almost envy you.
Kara!
Oh, poor little Alice.
Memory corruption detected.
Looks like Mommy doesn't remember you at all, huh? Looks like Mommy's completely forgotten you.
Kara, what happened to you?
Oh, all right, that's enough. Come on. You bit me.
What'd you expect?
I'm gonna teach you some manners, you little bitch.
Kara!
Kick him in the balls, Alice. Kick him in the balls.
Meet me in the living room.
Find a way to escape.
Cause a short circuit. Well, that didn't do nothing. Well, that didn't do anything either. Shoot. We're running out of time here. We're running out of time here. Yeah, I would, but how? I know I'm supposed to cut something, but what? And where? I think I screwed this thing up. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're boned. Yeah, our brains are mush. Dang it. The green cord above. There was a green cord above us. Serves Lotco. I don't wanna. Oh, well, I guess we ruined it.
Come on.
Beep, beep, boop, beep, boop.
Help us.
He erased her memory.
No. This can't be happening.
You have to remember. For her sake.
He likes to play with us. Creating monsters. For his
Yeah, there's a green
amusement.
cord that would... Ah, dang it. Oh, well. Guess we'll see what happens.
It's the real monster. Look what he
Ah,
did to
boobies. At least they're robot boobies. So no terms of service. Ah! That was the face you make when you try to eat a sandwich that's too big.
Otherwise the little one will die.
Is there anything else down here that I can do? Doesn't look like it. This is Toy Story stuff right here.
Make yourselves at home.
I say that's my coat.
Master's dinner's ready. Take it up to him.
Yes, Luther.
Can we shit in it? I feel like that's the least we could do. Just drop a big old robot deuce. By the way, are you a PC gamer at all? I have a PS5, 360, Switch OLED, 3DS XL, Wii, and a Wii U. I don't think these androids defecate. Well, to my right here where you can't see them, currently sits a Sega Genesis, a Sega Dreamcast,
I'm telling you, I could
a
shit
Wii.
right now.
Awesome. And my GameCube is in the living room on the shelf behind me, which you can't see. Well, right there. It's dark, you can't see. There's a PS2. There's an NES on the other side of the shelf. And there's, up where you can't see, shitload of GameCube and Switch and Sega Genesis games. I've also got a Wii U hooked up in the living room as well. So I'm feeling an intent. Well, so I was ride or die for Sega. Hands down, till the last dying breath of the Dreamcast, I was Sega. And I developed something of a resentment to Sony. So when Sega went under, I jumped to Nintendo. Genesis does what Nintendo don't. It has blast processing. As a teenager, I also had a Sega Saturn, but that got lost in a move, and I really wish I hadn't lost it. I fucking love the Sega Saturn.
Just set it down on the table over there.
How about I put your ass through the table like a fucking wrestling match?
Devon! Get the tables!
Get rid of that carcass. Take it next door.
Bitch forgot how to work. Fucking whore walked out on me for a fucking accountant!
Why do you want PlayStation
Did you
after
hear what I
Sega?
said?
I'm just a gamer of all systems after getting PS5. I did grow up on N64. Yeah, I've gotten pretty agnostic to it after all this time. I was like, there's no reason to be like, you know, to be all, you know, pick a team and stick to it, especially now. But like, so I got all my Dreamcast stuff. And got like the Switch edition of the N64 controller. So at some point I can stream N64 stuff from Switch Online. But it's all good. It's all good at this point. Although, admittedly, most of what I play is now on PC, so. Bring the carcass next door. My favorite game of all time was Majora's Mask. I think my favorite Zelda game, which is one that took a long time to get to the appreciation that it has now, but it was absolutely Wind Waker. Like, people hated on Wind Waker so hard for so long, but I think it's finally come back around and everyone's, you know, more or less realized that Wind Waker's absolutely solid. And, you know, like, I can absolutely understand and appreciate that it's not people's favorite Zelda game, but for me it is. Although, hot take, I've never been big on Ocarina of Time. That's just me. That's just me. I don't prefer it. You say that
Luther!
right as in firing up Gods of War.
Luther!
Toon Link, no.
Yes, Slocko. I should be done here in 10 minutes or so. I'll have a look at the little one, see what I can do with her.
Understood, Slocko. I'll bring you the little one in 10 minutes.
So we have 10 minutes to save the girl. Ocarina felt basic.
Who is the little girl? Remember.
All right, unfortunately, we've got a Twitch mandated ad coming up here. So we're going to pause the game. We're going to run the ad. So my apologies for the next 60 seconds. You're not going to miss anything. I'm going to pause the game. We're going to run the ad just so it's out of the way. So we'll see you in 60 seconds. My apologies for having to subject you to this. I'm just going to take a drink of my drink. You're not going to miss nothing. Drink number 2, Electric Boogaloo. This is Starry with Buble grapefruit in it, so it's like a grapefruit Starry. Sláinte. And one. All right, ad break should be over. So welcome back, everyone. I hope it says the ad break's over. So didn't miss nothing. Just took a drink of my second drink, which is just mixed up a Starry and added a splash of grapefruit Buble essence. So it's like a grapefruit Starry. Some folks thought I was a liar and that I was that is the only way to win the game. You got to use the boomerang a lot, but that's doable. Started with Pong. Got a 2600 later on, but it was all about computers. Apple II, Commodore 12864, then moved to PC starting in the early 90s. Haven't really looked back. Bought some consoles for a small handful of games, Wii, Xbox 360, but the PC has always been better in terms of both library and how you play. The only major highlights were the PSP and Vita. I'm probably the biggest fan of Zelda, and I think it's because of my autism. Sorry, ads can't hear ya. Hear that frog outside? Massive. Also had an Atari 2600. Got one again later as an adult. The kids have a Switch, but I'm not into that at all. Hopefully ads are over. All indicators say they're over now, but sometimes Twitch notifications for ads are bullshit. That is true. I think we're back now. So let's jump back into game mode here. Alright. Remember. Is that you, Girly Pop? Is that a dog? What is that? It's huge. Is it a polar bear? A fucking polar bear? What is that? There's a fucking polar bear. What are you doing in here, buddy? Oh, that same drug pipe thing. Eric, you skipped for my comment to see Biggies without pause. Atari Center. Hopefully ads are over now. Which one? The one I'm just drinking my drink? Right, what comment of yours did I miss, Waddy? Eric's just drinking his drink. Also had an Atari 2600, got one later as an adult. I've had the autism the whole time. Hopefully ads are over now. All indicators say they're over, but ads are bullshit. Wine, champagne, whiskey, or beer? This will determine our friendship. Well, I don't really, at this point in my life, I don't really drink any alcohol. I will make an exception if the mood strikes me, like maybe 3 or 4 times in a calendar year. I used to be a brewer. I won some awards. I wanted to start my own brewery, but that sort of fizzled out on me. I do like scotch. I like gin. I've never been a wine person or a champagne person. It just never appealed to me. I never really liked it. But complex spirits, stuff with a lot of flavors to it that could be figured out while you consume it. Good smell and a good taste. I don't like stuff that doesn't taste like anything, with the exception of Don Q rum, which makes everything you put in it taste better. I was like, wait, I don't have kids. Oh, I see, yeah. Okay, yeah. Beer, but otherwise rum. Sometimes tequila. Says CP Geek. My name's Carr.
What are you doing here? Has the
Remember.
Master authorized you to be here? You must always obey the Master. Oh yes, you must always obey.
No, I don't think I will.
You have no business here. No, you have no business here. If you have no orders, you should go on standby. Oh yes, you must obey. Yes, you must obey. Yes.
whiskey, wine, beer, champagne, but there are so many other options. Never domestic beer. Yeah, when I was into beer, my big thing was like super hoppy stuff. I fucking loved hops. And of course, I'm in Vermont, which is a craft beer mecca for a lot of people. So. Alice in Wonderland. Hey, I made that reference. Oh, it's the same book. My name is Kara. Alice is my girly pop. We must save her. What was the point of that? Huh. Fire is hot.
Detroit residents were disturbed by a surprising chase through the
I didn't love hoppy beers, as you know, but the hops you used and a lot of Vermont, New England hops are okay for me. Very fruity. Yeah, I was big into the fruit-forward ones. I wasn't so much big as on the West Coast pine bombs. That didn't jive for me, but I did like my nice big fruity New England style IPAs. I agree, the brewer should just pick up a sack full of the most fragrant bitter hops and hit me in the face with like a sock full of quarters. Just like how we take out LaForce's. CB Geek likes the noble hops way more than me.
Corey, you remember?
He said something Resident Evil.
How could I forget you?
Is bad. Leon is my favorite, and I feel like oh yeah, fucking Resident Evil 4. I am all about that. In fact, we our text to speech, she is Trashley. She is Trashley.
We have to go. Follow me.
We have unofficially adopted her. I've played through Resident Evil 4 on stream several times over the years. In fact, we're kind of overdue for a
Don't just stand there! Help me! Help me, Leon! Help! The door's locked. I can't open it. Look, there's a crank over there. Look, there's a gate here.
What is that thing?
Hey! What are you looking at? Where are you going, Leon? Leon! Help! Leon!
But yeah, I do owe the community an any percent of RE4 on the GameCube, just because we hit a follower goal, and I just haven't done it yet. But maybe when we get through this game, we will take care of it.
Yes, Zako.
I'm finished here. Go fetch the little one.
Right away, Zako.
Zako! What?
The little one is gone!
Well, it can't have just disappeared. It's gotta be here somewhere. What are you waiting for? Go look.
Ah, crap. Dang it! I pressed the wrong button. Kablamo!
There's no point in running. You can't escape from me.
Take that, motherfucker!
Get a move on. hide and seek for you.
Yeah! Yeah! Get him! Eat that motherfucker!
Get over there!
He has not reloaded that shotgun yet. There's no way there's still shells in it. Lamp, that'll stop him.
Alice! Go, Alice! No! I won't leave! Go! Run as fast as you can!
I warned you. Dreams always end in tears. You should have listened to me.
Bah.
What are you doing? Get out of my way.
No. Not this time.
I said get out of my way or I'll shoot right through you.
Yeah!
How dare you?
Get him!
What are you doing? Who let you out? Get away from me! Get away from me! Obey me! I'm your master! I'm your master!
Master this! I'd love to have you guys watch my streams. I just did today's stream. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the... oh, and Waddy's on top of it with the shout out. Yeah, everybody give MC Gamer a follow. I will do the same. Thanks, buddy.
I didn't want to hurt you. He programmed me to obey him.
Yeah, I figured with how slowly he was chasing after us, there must have been something.
Life to save you. It was like opening my eyes for the first time. Finally, I could see. I know you have no reason to trust me after what I did. But I know someone who could help you across the border.
You've also helped a whole bunch of other streamers when they're on that affiliate chase. So if you're on the, if that's what you're doing, if you're on the affiliate chase, if you want to get up to affiliate, then we're happy to shout you out in all our other streams and help get you there.
All right.
Because we believe in raising the water in the harbor to raise all the ships. And it's tough getting started, it really is.
I was so scared of losing you.
Escaped the manor. Wow, there was a lot of options here. Well, he joined us. That's pretty cool. All right, wow, there was a lot of choices here, but it went so fast. Okay, let's see. Alice attracted by odd noises. Kara is reset, 41%. Obey your new master. Oh, most people freed the monsters. Okay. Bathroom android is loud. Free the bear, 61% did. Recall changing appearance. Recall Todd's red ice pipe. We read Arctic tensions. We did get enough memories. Oh, so there are two versions of the path where it just ends, like if you don't get your memory back. Okay. Searched for Alice. Most folks on this found Alice. That's good. Hit under the table. I didn't realize I had to keep that button held down. And that made us get spotted. It looks like there's a whole bunch of stuff we missed because we got spotted. It looks like it... No, I guess it doesn't all lead to a chase. Only 44% got to see the bear attack. That was awesome. That was awesome. All right, cool. Actually, hold on. I'm going to do real quick while we got a second. I just had to jump on over and give MC Gamer a follow. So there you go, MC Gamer. One step closer to affiliate. All right, we've been here once before. Find Amanda.
Amanda hug and kiss. Amanda hug and kiss. Everybody, put down your glasses. I need Amanda hug and kiss.
I was literally going to say that. Well, great minds think alike,
Hello,
Mayor
Amanda.
Bear.
Connor, I've been expecting...
Especially yours and mine when it comes to Simpsons
Would you mind a
quotes.
little walk?
She's kind of giving Oracle from the
That
Matrix.
deviant seemed to be an intriguing case. Pity you didn't manage to capture it.
I agree. I may not be suited for this investigation. Maybe you should consider replacing me.
Bear again.
Did you manage to learn anything?
I found its diary, but it was encrypted. It may take weeks to decipher.
I only say hi again because maybe I missed you
What
earlier.
else?
The walls of the apartment were covered with drawings of labyrinths and other symbols.
But
Like the other deviants, it seemed obsessed with RA9.
You came very close to capturing that deviant. How is your relationship with the Lieutenant developing?
He seemed grateful that I saved his life on the roof. He didn't say anything, but he expressed it in his own way.
We don't have much time. Deviancy continues to spread. It's only a matter of time before the media finds out about it. We need to stop this, whatever it takes.
I will solve this investigation, Amanda. I won't disappoint you.
A new case just came in. Find Anderson and investigate it.
okay.
You have reached your destination. Thank you for traveling with Detroit Taxi. We look forward to seeing you again soon.
All right, it is now 20 minutes to 12 here on the East Coast. So that means we are nearing the end of our stream. And for those new friends here, we end all of our streams the same way. We piece out of the game we're currently playing, and we play a 5-race Grand Prix in Marbles on Stream. So we are going to jump over to Marbles on Stream now, and we're going to do that. And we're going to wind down for the evening. Because that's how we roll here. So, calling all Marb Stars, calling all Marb Stars. It's that time of the night, it's that time of the night, it's time to roll, it's time to roll. Go, little Marb Stars, we're firing up, buying some time. And then we'll be rolling. Oh, yeah.
She's kind of a dick.
I can't believe Jesus called me a dick. we got Fates here as well. Fates and Seema! Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, we have officially swapped games over. All right, exclamation point play, Marb Stars. Get those Marbs on the board. We'll be ready to roll.
Gotta go fast!
Gotta go fast!
Gotta go faster! Rolling the speed of sound, trying to kiss and talk around. Got ourselves a situation, stuck in a new location without any explanation.
Well, welcome in, y'all. Let's get ready to roll. It is that time of the night. Update the stream category appropriately. So yeah, we got a couple more chapters into the game under our belt. We will be picking up Detroit Become Human on Tuesday when we stream again. So we stream Tuesdays and Fridays to our new friends. About 9 p.m. EST until between 11 and 12, depending on the day. We usually end a little earlier on Tuesdays and run a little longer on Fridays. So if y'all are available and you want to come back and see where we go from here, we would greatly appreciate it. But for now, we're going to wind things down. Put some tunes back on, play some Marbs. And you're more than welcome to play along with us at home. If you're not familiar with what Marbles on Stream is, it's a community game. You don't need to own it to play along. All you got to do is type in the chat, !play, and you can get a Marb on the board. And if you want to customize it as well, and if you're a subscriber, you can enter the number 4 through 11 after your name and get one of those custom skins on that side. And if you're not a subscriber, you can enter 1 through 3. You could have Rumham, a Groovy, or a Chex Mix Marb. Or just roll the dice and do !play, and it'll give you one automatically. It's as easy as that. All right, we got 6 Marb Stars on the board. We got 2 more out there. That'll bring us up to that coveted 8th. So we got Seema, Mare Bear, Fates, myself, Rickshaw Tom, Waddy. Wait, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Waddy, Rickshaw Tom, myself, Fates, Mare Bear, and Seema. So if we get CB Geek... And then Phoenix was here as well. Then if either MC Gamer or King Jid are wanting to jump on in and roll with us, we'd be more than happy to have you. If you just want to observe, that's cool too. And if we remember to last stream, we're not going to have Jim with us tonight because he is seeing the Broadway version of The Lion King, which is awesome. And we hope to hear all about it. All right, when Fates rolled on in, he said, howdy, 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 how y'all doing tonight? I had a great lunch at Chili's, met 2 new people today, and I've been playing some games this evening. That's awesome. Sounds like you had a great day. We're glad to hear it. We're glad to hear it. All right, we got CB Geek on the board now. We just need 1 more Marb Star. We just need 1 more. Anybody out there, we need a hero. We're holding out for a hero till the end of the night. They got to be strong, they got to be fast, they got to be fresh from the fight. And it's Phoenix answers the call. Phoenix answers the call. Opening up that coveted 8th place position. Yes! Zamp! That song. Oh, we're just getting a little footloose up in here. That's okay. All right, well, we got the 8 of us. I think that's what we got for now, so let's roll. Let's roll. And, of course, if anybody wants to jump in, we are doing 5 races here. Uh-oh, Phoenix is calling his shot. Says 8th is his. No, Phoenix, no. Well, this is a real fast course here. World record is 10 seconds. So who's it going to be? Who is it going to be? All right, CB Geek with the W. Oh, I think Faith. I don't want to jinx anything, but I think I might have seen Faith's got Faith's 4th. But let's see. All right, your boy got the sexy silver second. Rickshaw Tom third. Fates got Fates' fourth. Mary Bear fifth. Waddy sixth. Phoenix seventh. Just missed it. Seema picking up the eighth. Look at that. Look at that. Seema, how dare. Babe Ruth on your own time. That song was tainted to me. Thanks, Shrek 2. I can never hear the normal version as intended. That's fair. That's fair. All right. Well, it looks like we got no Yeetzas. And Seema and Fates are on their way to hat tricks. Let's move on to race number 2, Electric Boogaloo, Holy Sinister Promenade! Exclamation point play. And that song always makes me think of Shrek 2. All right, 2 minutes, 26 seconds. More a regular course here in terms of time. All right, we got 5. Our magic number is currently 8, which in this community is a very magic number. But we got myself, Phoenix, CB Geek, Seema, and Waddy. There's Mare Bear, there's Rickshaw Tom. Now we're just missing Fates. Funnily enough, says Fates changes from David Bowie was also in Shrek 2, but Mom loving that song independently and it not being the musical and the climax saved it to me. That's fair. That is fair. Changes. Of course, I don't think anything David Bowie could be ruined by anything. Because it's David Bowie. Even if someone did a really lousy cover of it, they'd just be tainting themselves. They could not taint. They could not taint the Bowie. All right, and Fates is on the board. All right, we got our 8. So I got myself, Fates, Phoenix, Mare Bear, CB Geek, Seema, Waddy, and Rickshaw Tom. If I didn't say your name, you're not on the board. You're more than welcome to roll with us. Exclamation point plays all you gots to do. Tainted Love, though. Bum, bum, Tainted Love. Now let's roll. You don't think David Bowie ever did that ruined for me was seeing Labyrinth for the first time ever again, but that's a pain I willingly accept. I don't think there's any pain in seeing that again, other than the fact that, like, oh, David Bowie, he's no longer with us. That's the only pain I get from it. What's said is said. What's more painful is the fact that they're still planning to reboot or remake it, and it's like, leave it alone, come on. Even though it's Robert Eggers, who did the remake of Nosferatu and made a really great movie, I just don't want anybody to... It doesn't need to be remade or reimagined. It just doesn't. Just like as long as the Bobs are alive, we're never going to get a reboot or a reimagining of Back to the Future. It does not have to happen. Fortunately, Robert Zemeckis and Bob Gale have put that in stone. So as long as they're still alive, Back to the Future is safe. Oh shit, I eats a pizza into 8th. Eric, how dare! Well, I guess I dared, and I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that I dared. Meanwhile, been begging for a live-action Gargoyles, and nope. Won't do it. No, I mean the whole you can only truly see a movie. Oh, yeah, I get you. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff like that. Like, I wish I could wish I could see this again for the first time. I wish I could read this story again for the first time. I wish I could play this game again for the first time. Wish I could hear this album for the first time. All right, we got a cherry chocolate Twizzler here. We're rolling on through. Sort of like cherry cordial flavored. Not really my jam. Never liked cherry cordials. But Phoenix and CP Geek duking it out. Flying through that spinneroonie. Phoenix back in the lead. Can't be original, make their own ideas. Well, there's plenty of ideas out there. They're just not willing to spend the money to do it. That's the thing. Some things don't need a reboot. True, 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 true. Don't need a reboot. Don't need a reimagining. Don't need a sequel. Don't need a prequel. I'm even super hesitant of the new Tron movie that's coming out. Phoenix with the W. Despite the fact that, like... Tron, I really liked Tron Legacy. Even then I was really hesitant with Tron Legacy because I was like, did you really need another Tron this long after the first one came out? But it delivered. And I kind of have that same feeling going into Tron Ares, which comes out soon. But I don't know. Maybe it's Jared Leto being the main character and just, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Tron Legacy succeeded because it exceeded expectations and everything, and it was enough removed from the original movie while paying homage to the original movie. But I just can't see how Tron Ares... I don't know. Will I still see it? Yes. It'll be an excuse to eat popcorn. But something about beating off a dead horse. Imagine if they tried to turn Seven Psychopaths into a series. Jared Leto has him doing... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But Phoenix with the W. CB Geek 2nd, Seema 3rd, Mare Bear 4th, Rickshaw Tom 5th, Fates 6th, Waddy 7th. But joining me for some Yeetza Pizza. Probably gonna walk into Felino's and be like, hey Eric, what's out over there? I'll be like, huh? Look away, and then I turn back and Waddy is running out the door with the 8th. Let's move on to the next race. Race number 3, long flowing stream, exclamation point play. All right, exclamation point play, everybody. We got Mare Bear, Phoenix, myself, and Rickshaw Tom. But conversely to all that reboot and reimagining talk, I think what they need to do is they need to, if they're going to do that, do it on something that was done wrong and make it right. Like this fourth attempt at Fantastic Four, which you can go see now. And I rather enjoyed. But like, especially if it's like a badly adapted movie, like book or something, I don't know. There's so many things that were just done wrong. Like, take something like that and do it right. That would be worthy of putting the time and the effort and the resources and the money into righting a wrong. But like, being like, well, I want to redo a fucking masterpiece like Labyrinth. Well, why? What is it that you could do or say differently that the original didn't? You can't. There's so many fuck-ups that could use redemption. Absolutely, Marebear. You want to see Fantastic Four? Give me more Daddy Baskin. Yeah, definitely go see it. Definitely go see it. I saw it yesterday afternoon. The very first possible screening of it I could. And I saw it in 3D. And this is one of those movies where there's scenes in it that really do benefit from seeing it in 3D. Just for the sense of scale that it gives. And yes, it's about Galactus. Like, seeing Galactus for the first time in 3D is just like, wow. I enjoyed it, and now I want to see it in 3D. Absolutely should. Absolutely should. Oh, we got a new song playing by our girl Isabel Pless. She just put this one out today. It's called Fetch. The thing that disappoints me the most about modern movies is that, other than the occasional diamond in the rough, many modern movies are soulless cash grabs, are not faithful to their fans or source material. Yep. I mean, that's been the case for so long, but yeah, it's just getting worse. There's so many great movies that should be reshown to new audiences, but they don't do it themselves since it'll remind the audiences what effort and heart are. Great Mouse Detective, Treasure Planet, Labyrinth, so many more. Yep. I think they also, they did this a little bit during the pandemic when they couldn't make new movies, but bringing older movies and just giving them another run in the theaters. Like late run movies and even just I would love the opportunity to see more movies in the theater. Even especially older movies. I'm not talking about re-releasing Titanic in theaters again. Like not something from the top 10 of all time list. But just something that would be kind of fun to go and see on the movie screen. I think it was last year maybe they did a release of a very, very limited release of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and being able to go and see that on the movie screen was that's just fun. That's awesome. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is my only direct example of good modern design of its year, in my opinion. All right, 8 Marbs on the board. I think we're all here. We got Waddy, Mare Bear, Seamoth, Fates, myself, Rickshaw, Tom, CB Geek, and Phoenix. Yeah, this is the 8 of us. Again, if there's anybody else out there that wants to roll exclamation point plays, all you got to do. Bah. But yeah, I'd love to be able to go and see some. And again, it doesn't have to be a super old movie either. Just a chance to. I mean, I can't even think of an example, but what's something that I didn't see in a theater that I would like to see in a theater? I don't know. I can't even think of an example. But not gonna lie, other than May 4th, I'm sick of showings of Star Wars. Yes, it's iconic and a great series, but it's a single shelf of a library of memories for so many people. Want to diversify people's viewing experience more often with old lost gems. Yeah! Old movie houses used to be a thing. And there used to be a cheap theater like that. It was the Ethan Allen Cinemas, which was over by the North Ave Hannaford. It's no longer there. It was torn down years ago, but you used to be able to go for a couple dollars and see just some random old movie. Cheap seat theaters just don't exist anymore. But I think now, with everything being digital, seems like it could be a more affordable thing to do, as opposed to back then when you were still even showing those old movies, you'd still have to be ordering the prints on film and doing all that extra work for them. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, old man, yelling at cloud. But aside from like, you know, anniversary screenings, there's just not much of an opportunity to see something like that at the movies anymore. The drive-in kind of does it. They kind of just play what they want. At least that's how they've been operating. The drive-in we have here, at least. Like, they're actually doing a doubleheader of Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four, and it's like, cool! No one else is still showing Thunderbolts, so to be able to watch those back-to-back might be a good option. And CB Geek with the W. Oh, your boy stealing a Yitza Pizza again. Whoops! Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Were-Rabbit was an Oscar winner, but it was basically stale. But they are still shown more. There are great movies from Disney before the Golden Age. Why not show those? Tom's God of War keeps falling down. Eric, how dare her! All right, Fates with the Sexy Silver second. Rickshaw Tom in third. Seema fourth. Here comes Mare Bear for fifth. Would it be cool to see something like Fight Club in the theater, or I'll take any opportunity to go see a Kevin Smith movie on the big screen. I've seen pretty much every movie Tommy Wiseau has done or been in on the big screen, with the exception of Big Shark, only because he hasn't toured it up here yet. And you can only see it in places where he's touring. All right, CB Geek with a W. Fates second. Rickshaw Tom third. Seema fourth. Mare Bear fifth. Waddy sixth. Phoenix seventh. Your boy doing the how dare stealing another eighth. Well, to the penultimate race, number 4 to 5. Legendary Galactic Journey! Exclamation point play. God of Wars is what I named my penis. Why do you want a penis in your nose, Troy? It was overshadowed is what I thought I said. Like, yes, Disney and Pixar have great kids movies, but they aren't the only ones. Hell, show some of the old Don Bluth movies in theaters. That would be fun.
The giant horse cock weighs over 11 pounds. The fucking what?
We should call it the How Derriere. Well, that would be up to the pact, Commander. Exclamation point play, everybody. Dom DeLuise films too. Yes, I would be on board with that. Or imagine like a whole series of like, because there's always like really good movies that unfortunately came out like at the same time or in the same award season as like some super epic legendary movie, and it's like, and nobody saw it because everyone was paying attention to this other massive movie. I don't know. But I guess at this point, they're just happy to get people to the movies for any reason. Like The Thing and E.T. All right, 7 Marb stars. We're missing someone. Who we missing? It's not me, is it? No, I'm on the board. All right, we got Seema, Rickshaw Tom, Phoenix, myself, Fates, Mare Bear, and CB Geek. Ants is better than a bug's life, and I will die on this hill. Or that could be another thing like a multiplex could do. like when two movies with like the same subject matter seem to come out at the same time, put them both up and put them in like side-by-side theaters just as an experiment and see which one is more popular. Not exactly, but kind of like in the same, like, I mean, like in recent memory, the most memorable movie related thing to happen was the summer of Barbenheimer, and that was a lot of fun. They weren't really connected, they just happened to come out at the same time and were both really good movies, but just like, I don't know, something about the two of them being out at the same time just made going to the movies kind of fun. We need more things like that, but now they're trying to like... I think it worked so well because it wasn't something that was planned out. It just sort of like naturally happened. It grabbed people's attention. Like, oh, there are these two things. But now they're trying to like, oh, what two movies are going to be at this? It's like, no, you can't plan that. You can't. Bug's Life was for kids. Ants was more mature. Same year and same genre, one is iconic and the other was regulated to a cult classic. Like, excuse me, parents, it says rated R. Can you not fucking read? Just because The Thing and E.T. are about aliens, but they aren't both for kids. Some parents are just really dumb or negligent. Well, again, sometimes it's just a matter of like, at least back when I was a kid, that it was something that people would do. They just drop their kids off at the movies and be like, okay, we'll get you in a few hours just to get them out of your hair. And when I was I think I was in first grade when the original Jurassic Park came out. And of course back then, like, aside from like maybe seeing a trailer on TV, or like you didn't have ways to find out everything about a movie before you saw it. It just, so most people knew about it was that, hey, it's a movie with dinosaurs in it. And so my grandma was just like, you want to go see that dinosaur movie? And I was like, okay. And she just like dropped me off and was like, okay, I'll come get you when it's over. And like, so I go in and I'm sitting in like the second or third row in what at the time was the largest single screen in the state of Vermont, by myself, like first grade age Eric, or however old I was when the movie came out. And the scene with the T-Rex breaking out of its cage and like, you know, going after the kids. That was fucking horrifying. To say I was scared was an understatement. And there's like other kids in my class that were there, like screaming bloody murder, fucking terrified. This fucking T-Rex. Like, we didn't know though. How are we supposed to know? And like, I had dinosaur related nightmares from that for like 6 months. But like, what an experience, though. What an experience. Ants had swear words. Oh, they said a bad word. Phoenix snuck into Big Lebowski from a Titanic showing. That's awesome. You also know where I am on the sense of humor scale, because when Beavis and Butthead Do America was in theaters back in the day, I went to the movies and saw it 7 times. 7 times. We're still missing a Marbstar. Who are we missing? We got Rickshaw Tom, Phoenix, Seema, myself, Fates, Mare Bear, and CB. Oh, we're missing Waddy.
Paging Waddy, you're wanted at the service desk. Your Marb is missing. Paging Waddy, you're wanted at the service desk. Thank you for shopping at Ames.
Jurassic Park in the drive-in while it was raining is the tits. That is also awesome. Has anyone here seen the what is this now, the third reboot of the Jurassic franchise, this new one with Scarlett Johansson? Has anyone seen it? I know it's made a lot of money, but I think that's just because it's a dinosaur movie. I've literally heard nobody talk about it since it came out. I've heard people talk about Superman, which I have seen and really liked. People talking about Fantastic Four, which I saw and really liked. I've heard nobody make mention of this new Jurassic movie. I'm wondering if it's worth like the $5 on the $5 movie Monday to go see it. But at this point, it's like, well, why wouldn't I just go see Fantastic Four again for $5? That's probably a better use of my my popcorn time. I don't know. Did we lose Waddy to sleep? It is getting late. It is getting late. Unless this is Waddy's strategy to try to steal the overall 8th. Although we have all this movie talk in chat and Waddy hasn't chimed in on it, so maybe Waddy's fallen asleep here. Yeah, we haven't heard anything from Waddy since Eric How Darer. So, alright, I guess we're going to get rolling here. We'll see if Waddy shows up for the last race. Mare Bear is baking a lemon blueberry cake. Ooh, sounds tasty. Mare Bear's cake. You heard me. World record on this course, 3 minutes, 3 seconds. No lift for me because I got enough overtime this pay period to even out. Heck yeah, Mare Bear. Heck yeah. Making a cake instead of driving assholes places. Sounds like an absolute win. 2 movies scared me as a kid. I've always been very paranoid when I'm trying to sleep. Darth Vader's Force Choke was the first one.
Mare Bear Panda Booty just cheered 1 bits. I always have cake for you, Eric.
Yeah. Oh, sounds like you even got trashily a little vapored with that. Well, I'll always take some of your cake, Mare Bear. Ooh, yeah. All right, looks like me and Fates offer some Yitza Pizza here. Mare Bear CB Geek duking it out here for first place. Rickshaw Tom in third. The second was Mom giving me the family initiation. That was the first Goblin and Jareth scene in Labyrinth. She said Heather and Melissa had the same thing, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I don't quite remember. Yeah, when I was really little, the first movie I remember that like scared me enough to give me nightmares, believe it or not, was the second Ghostbusters movie, which is funny because it's a comedy, but it scared the shit out of me. I was also really scared by the I mean, we've talked about this on stream before, but there was a Disney movie back from during Disney's trying times called The Watcher in the Woods that was really kind of it was out there in terms of a Disney movie and being scary. That's valid. That painting was creepy as fuck. And then there was actually, when I was a little older, there was actually an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark that really got under my skin. And it was, if anyone remembers that show, it was like a scary Nickelodeon show where these kids would tell a ghost story around a fire. And each episode was a different story. And the one in particular that got under my skin was, I don't remember what it was called. I don't remember the greater story, but there was there was this guy in this house, this kid, and there was something about there was a mirror in the house, and the more you looked in the mirror, the more it took your life force and made you age. but people didn't realize it until like it stole all their life force, and it turns out it was the mirror was channeling this life force into this other character who during the episode was a kid. But then I think that if I remember correctly, they figured it out and they broke the mirror and they left the house. And then like you see at the very end of the episode, you see a really old man like reflect like in a rear view mirror up in the window of the house. But the old man is actually the young kid who had been stealing the life energy from the mirror. I don't know. I should go back and rewatch it at some point, but it like for some reason it really got under my skin. All right, but Rickshaw Tom with a W, Mare Bear getting that sexy silver second. She and either Heather or Melissa were watching Labyrinth in a dark room, and when the goblins were messing with Sarah, then Jareth showed up, they screamed. There's always the opening scene of Ghostbusters 1, always skipped it on my VHS, not gonna lie. The pool monster messed me up, that episode. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Season 1, Episode 7, Tale of the Captured... Is that the one I was describing? Is that what it's called? Tale of the Captured Souls? You just pull that out of your head? Like, did you know that? Or did you just look it up? All right, but Rickshaw Tom with the W, Mare Bear, Sexy Silver second, Phoenix third, Seema fourth, Yeetza Pizza for CB Geek, Fates, and myself. Some delicious Felinos is on the way. All right, but we got one more race here. So, last call, Marb Stars. Last call. Last call. The store is closing. Bring your final purchases and your Marbs up to the counter. And then get the hell out. What are you hanging around for? We're going to lock you in. And we won't be back till Tuesday. Calling all Marv Stars. Let's roll one last time. Deadly Bubbling Waters. This one is. Oh, the user. Oh, the guy that the person that created it. Their username is Nelson Haw Haw. Nice. Hell no, says CB Geek. I knew the concept enough to describe it because I've seen it a billion times and used the old Google machine. Well, I'm gonna just throw that Tale of the Captured Soul. I'm just gonna. Yeah, and like the dude's fucking haircut. That was part of like the dude. He just looked so freaking weird with his ears and his hair. Oh, nice! And someone put it on YouTube. All right, I will be watching that at some point in the near future. Mare found the show years ago and rewatched it working night shift. I haven't rewatched any of it. I want to. I feel like I should. Maybe now's a good time. Thinking of doing a raid? I don't know. Is there someone in particular on that folks would want to raid over to, or is that you saying that you might fire up a stream and we could raid over to you, Tom? Also, Bard in the Yard plays them on his stream sometimes, and I saw it a couple months ago. All right, cool. I could do a lazy stream, Shirley's God of War, because it's hot in here. Hey, if you want to fire up a stream, we'll raid on over. That's fine. Actually, never mind. I should edit a vid or two and pass out. All right, never mind then. Nelson's laughing. Haha, I'm in danger! Are the perfect sound bites. Ha ha! Oh shit, Linus Tech is still online. Late night WAN show. All right, 6 Marbs on the board. Who we missing? I know we're missing Waddy, but that means we're missing one more. We got myself, Rickshaw Tom, Mare Bear, Phoenix, Seema, and Fates. That means we're missing CB Geek. There you are. Oops, no worries. That's why we do roll call. And we will call out Waddy one more time just in case. Paging Waddy, if you're still out there, we're on the last race. Paging Waddy, we're on the last race. If you're still in the store, bring your Marb and your final purchases up. Otherwise, you'll have to camp out in the paper towels until Tuesday. Thank you for shopping at Ames. All right, I'm going to take a little sipperoonie of my tasty beverage, and then we're going to roll. There's another episode of I think it was of Are You Afraid of the Dark that I remember. Well, I think there's 3 episodes in total that I remember. And it was the very first episode with the cab driver that you had to solve a riddle in order to get out of his cab. That was like barreling through the woods or something. I remember that just because it was the first episode. I remember that one. I remember the one I talked about with the mirror, the Tale of the Captured Souls. And then there's a third one that I remember that they found an old, like, boarded up or blocked off in a school. They found a swimming pool, and they're like, there's a swimming pool in this school. Why don't we use it? And I think they reopened the swimming pool, but then all this stuff started happening. I don't remember the specifics of it. And then I think they ended up closing off the swimming pool again because they're like, oh yeah, that's why we didn't open the pool. But I don't know if that was an Are You Afraid of the Dark or if that was something else. Again, it's been a long time. All right, let's get rolling here. Where the heck's my mouse? There you are. Thought you could get away, huh? Are You Afraid of the Dark's original run was 7. It was? I didn't know it ran that long. And yes, the pool one. Okay. The theme song and like the intro, like so good for setting the tone. And actually, when we end this race and everything, before we peace out, I'm gonna pull up just like the intro to Are You Afraid of the Dark, because I'm absolutely sure it's gonna get a copyright claim, but I want to play it anyway. We're not gonna play an episode. We're just gonna play the intro because as I'm talking about it, I'm hearing the spooky music in my head, and I'm like seeing the visuals from it, and I just kind of want to watch it. So we're gonna pull up the intro to Are You Afraid of the Dark before we fully peace out and say so long and good night. For old time's sake. Yes. Oh, I read that comment. The pool one. Okay. I think I specifically remember that one because the school that I went to for 7th grade. All right, we got a lot of Kablamos and Yeetsa Pizzas here. Yeetsa Pizza for Fates, myself, and CB Geek, and Mare Bear was rumored to have had a swimming pool in it that got boarded up and purposely forgotten about. I don't know whether that was ever true or not. But what at least added a little fuel to that fire was the fact that, like, underneath the auditorium for the school, underneath the auditorium, and then there was I think it was a library was next to it, something like that. But like down a heavily locked set of stairs was like a whole, like, under the auditorium area with like only like a 6-foot ceiling, but the floor with all the markings on it was like a gym floor. So like at least the rumors were like, yeah, they're like they built an auditorium over the old gym, and there was also an old pool down there that was blocked off. I don't know. All right, well, Yeetsa Pizza for everyone. Looks like nobody finished. So we're all leaving this Grand Prix unsatisfied. Nobody finished here. But we can head on over to Victory Valley, see who stands tall and proud and is going home with all the gold, glory, and bragging rights. Ran for quite a while. It was the cornerstone of SNCC. Yep, and I remember it premiered, like the series premiered with the premiere of SNCC. I remember that the very first SNCC. All right, in third place, going home with LeBrons, we've got Rickshot Tom and Rumham. And in second place with Silver, Sexy Silver, we've got Phoenix! And in first place, with all the gold, glory, and bragging rights, is none other than the most
Excellent!
CB Geek! Well done. Well done. Are You Afraid of the Dark 5, episode 1 is Tale of the Dead Man's Float. Is that the pool episode? All right, CB Geek, though, with the W, Phoenix 2nd, Rickshaw Tom 3rd, Mare Bear 4th, Fates 5th, Seema 6th, Waddy 7th. Oh, your boy also stealing the... I stole all the 8s today, so this is Eric, how dare... And I'm... Sounds like I'm trying to start a car. How dare... I deserve this win. Well, a third, at least you're in the top 3. That's a great place to be. Find it a little strange, but for the most part, I was never one for live action shows. I just couldn't really get attached, especially since I couldn't binge it. For me, it had to be animated anime or fantasy for me to get invested enough to truly care. I binged the entire 15 seasons of Supernatural like a sociopath last week. Most of it was good, but the last season, it showed how long the show was going, but also that they had an idea of how to end it, but they were rushed by their channel. And unfortunately, that happens to so many shows, because like they're designed in a way to keep going for as long as possible, but in so many instances, they're told in the off season, like you're not coming back, or you got to wrap it up now. And so many either aren't concluded, or they have to like rush through some not very good ending. Yeah, that's the pool episode where they find a boarded up pool at the school, and the school... Okay. So season... So 2 of the ones I remember are season 1, and then the third one I remember is season 5. But alright, everyone. That was Marbles on Stream for us tonight. And as I said, one thing we want to do before we peace... Well, I want to do before we peace out is... check out the intro sequence to Are You Afraid of the Dark? Because it's a spooky shit. It's some spooky shit. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Intro. Extended version? There was an extended version? All right. All right. Well, let's click this extended version and see what it is. No, I meant to pause the music. All right, this was spooky nooches when I was a kid. Get this in the best quality we can. The clown. Yeah. Extended version. Okay. What the hell is this crap? No, sir. I don't like it. Oh, I remembered that. The girl getting sucked under her bed. Okay, I hated that. I hated that. Yeah, the original, just as it stands, so iconic. So iconic. Doesn't have the it doesn't. It doesn't have the and it's too peppy. Like, hey, there's stuff going on. Because you know someone complained to the network. This scared my Timmy. Okay, well, Timmy's. This is just. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh, look, in my light matches. It's all spooky nooches. But yeah. Heck yeah. All right, everybody. All right. I don't think that was ever part of the intro. It may have been like yeah, that's probably what it was. I vaguely remember. Yeah. Or I don't know, maybe I'm making a false memory, trying to force myself to remember it. But that original intro, yeah, it was absolutely iconic.
Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. I call this story...
And I always wondered, like, as a kid, like, how can they write stories? How can someone write stories like this? Of course, now as an adult, it's probably a really nice exercise for the writers of that show to just to be able to, write a little 22-minute ghost story. Back then, I actually thought midnight. Oh yeah, it was such a big deal to stay up until midnight. Ooh. But yeah, anyway, folks, thanks for hanging out tonight. As always, I appreciate you decided to spend some of your Friday hanging out with little old me. So I really gotta freaking piss. So we're gonna peace on out here. If Wadi is streaming tomorrow night, I will see you all then. Otherwise, I will probably see y'all on Phoenix's stream on Monday if I don't see you between now and then, if someone else doesn't stream. But have a great weekend, whatever it is you have planned or don't have planned. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it goes well for you. And let's hope that we don't have to come back next stream and announce more passings, because I think we've had enough, unless it's the front page one we're all really hoping comes to fruition, the one that we're all hoping happens, yeah. So but have a great weekend, everybody. Absolutely, Seema, you have a great weekend, and we'll be back on Tuesday. We'll pick up where we left off with Detroit Become Human. That's kind of what we're gonna do. We're just gonna, rather than try to juggle two games, we're just gonna try to play through this just to get this done. I'm really enjoying it. So we'll get through it a little quicker, then we'll decide what we want to do after. I think what we're going to do, at least in the short term after Detroit Become Human, I've promised and not delivered on any percent of Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube, so that's probably what we'll do when we finish Detroit Become Human. And then we'll figure out what longer term game we want to do after that, but we got time. Wait, Ozzy, Malcolm Jamal Warner, and Hulk Hogan, have I missed any? I think you're halfway-ish, maybe a bit more. Okay, cool. Well, the one we announced today that happened a couple days ago was unfortunately our original, the inspiration of our original stream mascot and everything. Our Miss Bella here, she unfortunately had to cross the Rainbow Bridge a couple days ago due to some health issues, and it was a tough decision that Monkey, our Sewa friend, had to make, but it was, it was the right choice to have to make. But so every time we snoot in the chat, we will do so in Miss Bella's honor, and she will always remain a vital and important part of our stream here. So and will always be so anytime we throw the snoots in the chat. Sorry to hear that. That is very... Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. But the other night, before it happened, I got to spend a little extra final time with Miss Bella. And this is just from the other night, so it was nice. Got to give her butt pats and head scratches and say my goodbyes and everything. So she was a good girl, and we will all miss her. But for now, let's hope that's it. Let's hope that's it for now, and we will reconvene on Tuesday, as is the plan. And I don't know, maybe we'll all have some good news to share, because I think we're all due some good news, and we will cross our fingers and hold on to our butts for that. But until then, take care of yourself, take care of each other. So long and good night. So long and good night.
And butthole pleasures. It's not about butthole pleasures at all.
No matter how perfectly timed they are, it's never about the butthole pleasures. Unless they are.
And butthole pleasures.
Double
It's not
butthole
about
pleasures.
at all.
That's double butthole pleasures. And maybe some Amir Bear's cake. We'll see. Good night.